We are ready to pop the cork in Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Northwestern Wildcats, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Northwestern's offense is on the field for the first time today. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened.
Oh, the ball's on the ground. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Power football with the run. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. They're working that left side. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. Snap it to the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Illinois!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
Man, listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
And the pass hits, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you've got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're trying to get to him. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. On second down, looking again to throw. Snags it over the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert. Continues to fight for yards. Touchdown Illini! A great catch and run for 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a two-time All-American know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got his man downfield. All kinds of running room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Northwestern. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
PAT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, Northwestern, 7.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of it. He smashes his way through again. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're getting this guy lathered up. Fighting off the defender. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The play action fake. He's got an open man. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Illinois lining up quickly.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Off play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
First down, Illinois.
Finds his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. He wants to throw it again. Using the quick game. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense.
First and goal, Illinois.
They'll run play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because
Oh, it's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you in the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He's looking to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, they'll take to the air. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Hubs it downfield. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Dances away from the heat. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Northwestern right back to the line. He wants to pass it on second down. Touchdown, Wildcats! What a grab and go for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Running back searching for a hole. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Illinois has it teed up, ready to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively by maybe
Oh, it's on the ground! High ball! And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabs it in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Wildcats want to move quickly.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He's going to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a two-time All-American know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. He wants to throw. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
First down, Illinois.
The back goes in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. It'll be a draw. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on third down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Illinois! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff unit about to go to work.
Northwestern, 21.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner goes down. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Runs through a tackle. He's in open space downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Wildcats headed quickly to the line. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
They're going to test the right side with this one.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
Looking to throw for it. The quick out. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Going up top on first down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Second down coming up. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And they finally get their first sack of the day. And one of the things coaches point to every week, how many times are you affecting the quarterback? Last week, they got 3 sacks. They got to continue to put more and more pressure on the quarterback to play better defense.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
he's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the fourth. Coming down the stretch in the fourth, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. You know, the entire concept of the play-action fake is to slow down the rush. Didn't work.
No, they didn't bite on it, which was great defense. They didn't bite on it. They knew it wasn't a run, played pass, continued to get to the quarterback and get the quarterback on the ground.
On second down, just keeps firing. Unloads to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got great speed. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here comes the offense on first down. He'll start this drive firing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. Now the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Northwestern will send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Will they try to win it here or be content to play for overtime? Comes out throwing on first down. Makes his connection. Tackled immediately after the catch. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on second down. He's got it. Timeout on the field, and we've got a dandy all tied up late in the fourth. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On second down, wants to throw. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
First down, Illinois.
Handoff to the single running back. Shows him the stiff arm. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll send out the kicker here. And he's lined up perfectly. He'll need to kick it right down the boulevard for the win. It's good, and that's your ball game. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the players, a lot of games sort of wash away in the memory bank. Not that one. That will be an indelible mark in their memories.
I agree, Reese. I think back to my career at Florida, and just the games that stand out the most were always the ones that went down to the wire, whether we lost or whether we won. For this team, this is going to be a good memory moving forward, David, because of how well they played with it.
Did you lose more of those or win more of those? I'm just asking for a friend. Tennessee, what happened? Hey, yeah, it's big-time clutch, right? These are the ones that define your seasons, define your careers, and the ones you never forget, those heartbreakers that come down to the last play.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports